Commissioner? Commissioner? If I can get you guys back here now, the spokespeople. Sir? You're gonna be ready?
Reverend, get back there.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, sir.
And thank you so much for joining us today. The Bermuda Police Service and our community partners, we're excited that you're here. If we can put our hands together for everyone coming out today. At this time, we're going to call on the minister to come forward and say a few words. The Minister Wayne Keynes, JP, MP.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. It's indeed a privilege to be here to celebrate health, life. I would like to thank PC Williams for her vision. PC Williams had in her heart, or in something was put in her spirit, how we can get a country to be more focused on health, as relates to breast cancer and prostate cancer and things surrounding that. We just want to thank her for her vision and for her hard work in that regard. As we know, As you know, we are coming to the end of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I would just like to thank all of the ladies in the helping agencies that have been involved with screenings and information and support to all of the women in our country that have suffered from breast cancer or cancer-related illnesses. It's very important for us to be tested early. It's very important for us to offer helping and support services for women that are undergoing cancer treatment before, during, and after. And also, it's indeed a privilege to talk about men's health with prostate cancer. As you may or may not know, last year I suffered with prostate cancer. Through the help of family, support, and our community, I was able to be tested early, and when it was revealed, I was able to have treatment, and now I'm able to come back to our community healthy and to be able to serve the people of Bermuda. And that is just a testament to the men in our community. I know oftentimes we tend to shy away from testing and talking about it. This is an excellent opportunity for us to talk about it and to prod each other to be tested. I'm an example of early testing, what it can do, that you can have excellent prostate health. I'd like to thank all of the uniformed services that are present here this afternoon, and thank you for your support. When I look and I see all of our services supporting each other here today, I can tell you without talking to anyone specifically that everyone under the sound of my voice has been affected in some way by cancer. Someone in your family, someone in your neighborhood has been affected. So it's indeed beautiful. If somebody in your family in front has been affected by cancer in some way, can you raise your hand? Can you raise them high? That's how much cancer has affected our community. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank you again for coming, members and ladies and gentlemen. I do not believe that we will have a cure this week. But if we continue to working together, if we continue to support organizations that are doing research, I know that we can make palliative care. I know that we can make ongoing care in our hospitals and end-of-life care, and when we care for each other at home, I know that we can make it a lot better. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your support. And again, I will encourage our men to go out and have your necessary prostate exams, and women, please continue to have the necessary exams with reference to breast cancer awareness. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, the Commissioners of Police will address the audience.
Ladies and gentlemen, I echo the words of the Minister, particularly his point around celebrating health. I think today represents how we can act as a community and we can show leadership. Cancer is not a dirty word, it's not a taboo word, and it's not one that people should shy away from discussing. And the fact is that early prevention, early identification is the biggest cure and the biggest prevention of cancer above all. We need to have open discussions, we need to talk to our family members, talk to our friends, encourage them to take their health most seriously. It's the most important issue that we have. Collectively, as police, fire and other services, we're there to look after people. So our role today is to get that discussion going, to keep it going, and to encourage each and every person in Bermuda to embrace their health, talk about it, and engage whenever they've got a worry and take their health seriously. I thank you for turning out today, but like most things, I hope this is the start of a journey, the start of good discussions, and the start of preventing cancer, enabling people to live lives healthily, successfully, and with their families. Thank you very much.
At this time, we'll call Superintendent Ashwood, who will speak on behalf of the service women.
Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to echo the congratulations to our very own PC Linnell Williams, who she led where she stood. She saw an initiative and she got it going and to a success. What I want to say is that this is not just an initiative. This hits at our police service at the core. We had two police officers that's recently just found out that they are suffering from some illness. We've had 2 police staff who have died over the last year. And this is a really tragic issue for us, but it's an issue that we need to talk about, not just today. We just cannot show support today. We not just can't show support and awareness of this throughout the month. This is something that has to continue throughout the year. So we have to keep this dialogue going, and we have to support each other through the process. So get your checkups, go visit your doctor, and get the testing that you need to get done.
Thank you so much. At this time, Constable Williams, it was her brainchild. She's going to come forward and thank our sponsors and also talk to us really briefly.
Good morning, everybody. Thank everybody for coming out today. I'm so nervous. However, my friend PC Latasha Gibson was one of the 8, because 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed in their lifetime. So I was fortunate enough to see initiatives taking place in other police jurisdictions, and so when I came to my supervisors with the idea, they said, go ahead. And so I partnered with Noble Auto, who graciously did all the wonderful spray work and repair work on this vehicle you see in front of us. I approached Autobahn Accessories, and they did the beautiful artwork that you see on this vehicle. And all of this with the assistance of students from Cedar Bridge Academy. I also want to give thanks to Dexter Flood, who we know as Fudge, who provided us with the photo that you see on the bonnet of Ms. Gibson. The idea for me was that as police officers, we're often seen as villains or coming out hard, but with this initiative, we have personally been affected with breast cancer. And at the end of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, this is a tribute not just from us but to the community, so that they can humanize us and know that we too suffer, not voluntarily, but it just happens to all of us, no matter where we work. And the uniformed services, they're also a part of this. And with Men's Health Awareness approaching in November, we just wanted to shed a light on that as well, because it's very important, as was said previously, for early detection and for family support and support from your colleagues, because if we don't have our support, which we have lots of it today, but if we don't support each other, then it makes the journey just a little bit harder if we do have to suffer through these situations. So I just want to say thank you again to everyone that assisted with this project. And it was wonderful because everyone just came and donated everything to us, because they were just so happy with the initiative that was being taken, because everyone's been affected some kind of way. So thank you again, and yeah.
Thank you so much. At this time, Constable Nigel Richardson will speak on behalf of Men's Health.
Good afternoon. Just want to say a few words. As a survivor myself, 8 years and counting, I just want to say in the beginning, the journey was rough, but thanks to my colleagues, my work colleagues in the fire service, in the police service, basically all the services, and my family, I was able to overcome, and I'm standing here before you healthy, just as I was prior to. But it's very important for men, especially black men in Bermuda, to get off of this taboo about going visiting the doctor and going and get checkups. It's recommended that once you go 40, that you should go to the doctor, to your GP, and have a full physical exam And yes, that does mean prodding, bending over the glove, but I can tell you, it will or could save your life. A lot of us, especially men, black men, like to avoid going to the doctor for whatever reason. But I could tell you from me, my family, it's a history in my family, and so for me, early detection made all the difference in the world. And lastly, there's November the 11th at Warwick Academy. There's going to be the men's walk and run. You can go online to racedayworld.com and sign up. So we're hoping that all the men, ladies, you can come as well, but we really want the men to come out. And if you can't run, it's a 5K, then you can walk. But we're looking for all of you to come out and support us on November the 11th at Warwick Academy at 8 a.m. Thank you.
And last but certainly not least, we'll ask Ms. Woolridge to come. She's going to represent, she's the CEO of Cancer and Health of Bermuda. Can you come forward, please, on behalf of your community? Did you need this?
Yeah, I might need it. Thanks, Buzz. Good afternoon, everyone. I want to echo the comments made earlier by all the prior speakers. I want to thank everyone for coming out today, all the uniformed services, other first responders. Thank you so much. I know that today is a bittersweet day. I know that we have members of PC Gibson's family here, and just want to let them know that we're putting our arms around you in your thoughts and prayers. I also want to thank PC Williams. I know that when she probably thought of this, she didn't think that she would get swallowed up by having to do all this arranging. She probably thought it was a simple thing to do, and now she's been thrust at the forefront of this, but we thank her very much for bringing this to everyone's attention. Bermuda Cancer and Health and all the persons that we support and serve are very grateful for the recognition that we're receiving today. And as we bring to an end Bermuda Cancer and Health's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we thank everyone for participating in all the events that have taken place in October, and we look forward to your participation in the events that will start tomorrow for Men's Health Month. So thank you very much for your participation and your support. I will remind everyone that Bermuda Cancer and Health does screenings, and we also do treatment on island. So for those gentlemen who may have prostate cancer and previously had to go overseas, come and see us on Point Finger Road. We can do things here in Bermuda now that you previously had done overseas. So thanks again for coming out. Enjoy the rest of the day, and thanks for this great support for a great cause.
Thank you very much, Ms. Woolridge. To everyone who came today, we want you to remember to take your health seriously. Again, to everyone, particularly the colleagues who thought it important to come up, we thank you for your support. Your presence here means the world to us. To the Gibson family, we say thank you, and you continue to be in our prayers. Again, Cal Smith, thank you for your support in City Hall. We did not expect it to be this big, and so for your graciousness in being a host, but thank you. Nigel wants me to remind the mail that there is a prostate cancer support group. They meet the third Wednesday in each month at the Cancer Center. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming out, and have a good evening.